Welcome back to Off the Dome. My name is Dominic. Getting into esports can be hard. There's a lot of different players and a lot of different teams and a lot of different games. So it's hard to pick up if you're just a casual viewer. There'll always be those staple teams like TSM, 100 Thieves, Immortals, and usually these teams will be in the upper tier of popular competitive scenes. Because of the money they have, they can buy the best talent. But brand new orgs or orgs coming from secluded games can be difficult to understand who they are and where they came from. These are tier 2 teams. In my view, tier 1 teams, especially in Valorant, are teams that are well known for their placings or their lineups. So you have teams like Sentinels and 100 Thieves that are the top of NA. You also have teams like TSM and Immortal who are well known for their lineups, but don't have the same placement results recently. This leaves tier 2 teams. Teams that are just on the brink of making it in the top scene of Valorant, but don't have the recognition from their org or from their players to launch themselves to that level. This tier of teams often don't have as much exposure due to their lack of top placements. This tier of teams is also plagued by their lack of money and reputation. So a star player on a tier 2 team can be easily poached by the top 1% of the 1% of esports. Now, of course, this delineation only goes so far because you have teams like Dignitas getting their shit pumped. If you've been watching the North American Challenger Series 2 recently, you've been noticing some teams that have been placing very well, but you may not know exactly who they are. So today, I'm here to tell you about some of the tier 2 teams you need to look out for in Valorant. Version 1's the first team I want to talk about because they've been doing the best out of all of the tier 2 teams recently. Version 1 started off as a prospect team known as Never Done. It consisted of 2 ex-Gen G Valorant players in Effys and Player 1, 2 CSGO MDL players in Penny and Zelsis, and the in-game leader of the CSGO's Chaos Esports, Vanity. Now, Chaos Esports is the same CSGO team that many Valorant stars have come from, including 100 Thieves Steel, Cloud9's Leaf, and Zeppo. Never Done ran through the Pittsburgh Knight monthly gauntlet, beating notable teams like Spot Up and Serenity. Following that, they entered the Challengers 1 tournament and lost a close 2-1 to FaZe. Soon after this, Version 1 picked up their team in bulk and had them enter the Challenger Series 2 and 3 following this. Version 1 is owned by the Minnesota Vikings, the football team, I think. They also own the Minnesota Rockers in Call of Duty, and the Version 1 identity is only known in Rocket League. So generally speaking, Version 1 is a fairly new organization. They saw success in the Stage 1 Challenger Series, only losing to top tier teams like FaZe and Cloud9, but saw a lot more success in Stage 2. V1 became infamous for coming back an 11-1 half on Icebox against Rise in an incredibly flashy fashion.
The Nano Swarm's down, Showtime missing on the Bladestorm, and Penny has found 2 eliminations. Make it a third, has an opportunity for 4, goes to the Classic, yes! And it's just down to Riku. Nothing gonna happen, and oh my goodness, Version 1, where were you in the first half?
But while other Tier 1 teams are focused on just the Challenger Series, V1 continued to enter all of these small monthly tournaments in between stages 1 and 2, and this showed in the results. In an ironic fashion, V1 actually beat FaZe to qualify for the Challengers 2 closed qualifiers, and which in that qualifiers, they also beat Cloud9 Blue, the other team that beat them, to qualify for the Challengers Finals. In the Challengers Finals, you have to place in the top 2 if you want to represent North America in Iceland, but they secured their ticket as the top 4 to make it there. V1 is still a fresh organization, and they're still growing every time they play. So I'm excited to see where they go in the future. Now, Built by Gamers is the perfect definition of a Tier 2 team. Built by Gamers started as a Fortnite team and later expanded into COD and now Valorant. They picked up a solid team early on, but have been rotating through the roster throughout the year. Now, their most recent incarnation has been incredibly solid. BBG has been able to grace the top of Valorant, beating good teams, but has never been able to be consistent themselves. In this newest incarnation, we started seeing a lot of success from ex-CSGO and Overwatch players. But the protagonist of this org is Poach, a Fortnite star who was picked up and has been launching them to the next level. Built by Gamers' big performance was beating Sentinels, denying them from qualifying from the Stage 2 Challenger Series 1 tournament. This was the most dominant Sentinels that we've ever seen. So having them lose this early on was crazy.
Oh, Will looking to spray through the smoke, taking some damage in response. Bure on the flank finds one, but Fuse now being stuck by Shazam. No, he's forced to hop off. The kills will come through, and there it is. BBG first across the finish line. We'll see him in the closed qualifiers, and they dethrone the NA King.
Now, Built by Gamers ended up losing to both XSET and Version 1 to get knocked out of the tournament, but still an incredible showing, and this is a team you don't want to miss out. Andbox is an organization that started off from the New York Excelsior Overwatch team, and has recently expanded into other games. Early in Valorant, they picked up 2 incredible players in Android and Ye. These were 2 of the best duelists in North America, and I'm not just saying that this time. They filled up their team with Seb from CSGO, Boy, a fresh face in the scene, and Poach. Yeah, the same Poach from Built by Gamers. However, he was later benched and sent to Built by Gamers. Now, this team was climbing through the ranks of North American Valorant early on, beating a lot of significant teams. But everything changed when NRG poached Android from Andbox, sending him to a tier 1 team. Now everyone was saying, why would Andbox let their best player go, leaving only Ye as the only duelist on the team? Ye was good, but was he good enough to solo carry? However, Andbox ended up picking up 2 great new players, in Mata, a young player with potential, and gave Vice, an ex-CSGO player, a second chance on a top team. This squad made it to the Stage 2 Challengers 1 closed qualifying bracket. They ended up losing early on, but in the second, they ended up 2-0ing Sentinels, similar to Built by Gamers, and also 2-0ing TSM, and qualified for the Challengers Finals. This win was ginormous. Not many teams have beaten Sentinels, but Andbox taking a win in a 2-0 fashion is huge. Ye stepped up and fragged out of his mind on the best team in North America, proving that he didn't need Android to lead the team to victory.
Now down inside, and this could be it, Dust. Yeah. It's down to Zoms and Shazam. The tailwind to get away. Zoms still all wrapped up here with the Spectre, but he's gonna have to answer to Seb, and that's gonna do it. Andbox will take down the Titans and send them to the losers bracket in 2-0 fashion.
Matters they're ready with that curveball, and they don't seem ready for it, but somehow they get the kill anyway. This is looking very, very problematic for TSM right now. Hayes is going to try to make the drop towards hell, but the frags are coming here for ABX. They're making it all work in their favor. Well, Dell is the last man standing, but not for too much longer. That's a wrap, Andbox.
Now that Andbox is qualified for the Stage 2 Challengers Finals qualifier, Andbox is now qualified for the Stage 2 Challengers Finals, giving this a potential underdog story to see if they can represent their country as just a simple Tier 2 team. Labeling these teams as Tier 2 isn't a slight to their performance, because a lot of them do outperform some of the best teams in North America, as seen in these examples here. But new players coming to Valorant might not know who these teams are, so these are perfect opportunities for these teams to make a name for themselves, not only in Valorant, but in the esports scene as a whole. Thank you for watching. So I was getting some flack for not having anything in the background, so I just, instead of actually putting something in the background, I just rotated my camera a little bit, which is a lot cooler. Now you can't complain anymore, because what do I have back there? Tyler 1 Blood Rush? 2 Scoop Raisin Bran? What's not to love?